Hi everyone, this is Deb Tim, a Canadian girl. This is a look at my 75-gallon Geophagus aquarium. I did a water change yesterday, and while I was at it I had to make some changes, and I'm wondering if I did it right, so I really could use your advice, so please stay tuned. This once again is a look at my 75-gallon Geophagus aquarium. It has quickly become my favorite out of my 4 show tanks. I'm finding this aquarium very interesting and enjoyable to watch. I can watch the geos going about their sifting for hours. They seem to work systematically, cleaning from one end to the other. I'll be panning in and out during this video, so you'll be able to see some of my cleaning crew, the brown algae I will be mentioning, and the new plecos, if you spot them. Please take a good look at my plants as well. Check out the new leaves and check out the roots, because I have a question for you on that. The last couple days, I've been seeing some brown algae growth on the leaves of my Anubias. I have also had a couple plants come loose from their drilled holes. I was going to do my regular water change today on this aquarium, which was the perfect time for me to fix a couple of these issues I was having. I began siphoning the water and then removed the driftwood. I double-checked all the plants. They all seemed to be secure except for the 2 that were floating. I used a little fishing line to tie them down and also put them back in their drilled holes. Now they won't escape. Once I had that complete, I took a paper towel and wiped most of the brown algae off the few leaves it was growing on. I'm not real sure I should have done that, but it does look much better. So I have a question. Is brown algae bad, and will my plecos take care of it? And if not, is there something I should do to control this algae? And is brown algae just normal algae, or is it dangerous? I guess that's more than one question. I have only been doing about 30% water changes on this aquarium, as it really doesn't need more. While I had the wood out, I vacuumed the sand, but honestly, it wasn't necessary. The water and sand were very clean thanks to the marvelous job of my lovely earth eaters. I replaced the wood and then dropped over to my neighbor's home and got a few more plecos to add. I hope they'll keep the brown algae under control. I only had 1 albino pleco in here. I added 4 more today. They are all babies, only about 1 inch long, but I believe there's enough algae in there to feed them all. This aquarium is quite easy to clean. I wouldn't have removed the driftwood except to secure the floating plants. The plants themselves are lush and green and very healthy. Each plant's roots are growing quickly, with new little leaves popping up all over the place. I'm truly thrilled with their progress. Looking at the plant roots, are they in need of trimming, or do you trim roots at all? It was suggested to me to do that, but I've never heard of it done before, so I'm asking for a second opinion. In a quick overview of this tank, it has a simple, soft pool filter sand as the main substrate. To that, I like to add a cup or 2 of fine black sand to give it that salt and pepper look. The rocks I've collected on my hikes from time to time. Next is the driftwood with the Anubias attached. The setup is really quite simple. I am a firm believer in less is more. My house demonstrates that theme as well. In fact, I am so not a hoarder or keeper of things. I also look to the future and believe the past should be left where it belongs. Learn from it and set it aside. I don't keep sentimental objects other than a very few things that are important to me. I hate clutter and have an organized and clean attic. I'm not saying this is good. In fact, it's probably one of my worst qualities. I'm so uber against unused junk that I send everything to the thrift store here in town. If I haven't used it in a week, it's out of here. Hubby shakes his head at me when I say, have you seen my whatchamacallit? And he says, yes, honey, I took it to the thrift store last week. Eek. Yeah, I do that. And then I said, send hubby back to the store to buy it back for me. I guess in my own way I'm supporting the Mennonite Christian Fund this way. That's just a little peek into this silly Canadian girl. Otherwise, I'm very happy to share this lovely tank and would love to hear your thoughts on the questions I've asked. So until next time, this is Deb Tim signing out. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you had a wonderful weekend, and I'll be talking to you soon. Bye.